Hello everyone. Today I am discussing about operators, like operators and not like operators. Like operators, it is used to obtain pattern matching. Suppose we want to get the name whose letter is S. So we use, if the pattern is Smith, then we want, if the word is name is starting with S. So with that pattern we can find the word. Syntax, column name or expression like a pattern to match. Like is a keyword. To obtain pattern matching, we use two special symbols which are percentile and underscore. Now there are percentile and underscore. Characteristics of percentile and underscore are: percentile, it accepts any characters, alphabets, numbers, special symbols. It accepts a number of characters 0 to n. Underscore, it accepts any characters, alphabets, numbers, special symbols. It accepts only one character. Here in percentile, it can accept n number of 0 to n number of n number of characters. But here underscore, only one character can be uh, accept. For example, if we want only Smith, then we can use the it can only accept one character. If we want H, so we can write Smith underscore Smith underscore. So here we can get H. For example, employee table, employee number, e name 1 Smith, 2 James, 3 Allen. Write a query to display names of the employee whose name starts with S. So here we want to know about name of the employee whose name starts with S. So select e name from EMP, where e name, like here we want to know whose name starts with S. So we can write as S percentile. So here starting letter will be S and percentile will accept any characters. So the answer is where e name like S percentile. We have to put in single quotes and end with a semicolon. Write a query to display names of the employee whose second character is A. So we want second character is A, means first character can be anything. So here we can use underscore. Select ename from emp, where ename like underscore a percentile. After we have percentile, because it can accept any number of characters. For example, here we have James. In after a we can have mes also, so we can accept it. Write a query to display names of the employee whose name last second character is e. So here James second character is e. So select e name from emb, where e name like percentile can accept all the letters, all the characters. After that e, after underscore, semicolon. Not like operator. Not like operator is used to reject the pattern. In like operator, it can accept the pattern. Here it is used to reject the pattern. Opposite of like operator. Syntax, column name or expression. Not like a pattern to match. Write a query to display names of the employee whose name does not have a character A. For example, um, in Smith, we can't have the a character. So if we want to display this name, we can use select ename from emp, where ename not like percentile a, percentile, semicolon, because no character can be present within this. It can be any it can percentile can accept any character, but after that we have a, so it cannot have a in the name. Write a query to display names of the employee whose name does not starts with A. So select ename from emp, where ename not like A percentile. So starting letter should be A, should not be A. So we have taken as A percentile. Percentile can accept any characters. Write a query to display names of the employee whose name starts with a consonant. Means here we can have A E I O U. Vowels are A E I O U. So they are 5, but consonants are more, 21. So we can't write all of them. So we use not like operator to write those. Select ename from emp where ename not like a percentile, it can accept any characters, and ename not like e percentile, and ename not like ename not like I percentile, ename not like o percentile, ename not like u percentile, semicolon. Now we discuss about functions. A set of instructions which is used to perform a specific task is called as function. For example, anything can be, for example, if we have the remote, every button is used to function a TV, operate a TV. For example, uh, plus symbol is used to increase the volume, and minus symbol is used to decrease the volume, because it's a functionality, it's a specific task is given to that button. So a set of instructions which is used to perform a specific task is called as functions. Functions are classified into two types: built-in functions, user defined functions. Built-in functions again classified into two types: single row function, multi-row function. User defined functions are those which are defined by the users, and built-in functions which are defined by the software. Functions can be used by that particular function and particular program, and here built-in function can access anyone within the software. And built-in function is divided into single row function, multi-row function. First of all, I want to discuss about multi-row function. multi-row function Multi-row function. It is also known as group, row function, or aggregate function. Here, single row function, it can, if you give one output, it can give one output, two outputs, three input, three outputs, n inputs, n outputs. But in multi-row function, if you give one output, it will give only one. If you give one input, it will give only one output. Two inputs, one output. Three inputs, one output. N number of inputs and one output. So here multi-row function, it is also by group of functions, group of inputs give only one output. So group, it is not by row. So it is a group of inputs. So group row function or aggregate functions. Multi-row function takes all the inputs at one shot, process and provides one single output. So here all the inputs are taken by at once, and it processes and provides a one single output. If we pass n number of inputs, we will get one single output. So any number of inputs, n number of inputs can also produce only single output, only one output. There are five types of multi-row function: max, min, sum, average, count. Syntax for multi-row function: MRF of column name or expression. Here we can only write a column name or expression. Characteristics of a multi-row function. For multi-row function, we need to pass one single argument. So for example, if we want to display name and we want to know about a max of salary, so it can't be displayed because it is it is multi-row function is only used to display work by row. It can't do the functions here. Along with columns, it cannot do the functions. And here for max, we will get the maximum value. Minimum value will be getting. Sum is used to get the sum of all the values. Average is sum of all the values and by total number of all the values. And count is used to get the count of how many salary values are present we can get. Along with MRF multi-row function, we cannot pass any other column name. So here we cannot pass any other column names. We can only pass functions or column names. We can't pass both of them. And we cannot use MRF multi-row function in where clause. So for example, from EMP where max of sal, we cannot pass like that. So we cannot pass like that. Here we can get a where clause is not initiated, because here from clause will be executed, where clause will not be having the conditions, so it cannot be executed. And MRF will also ignores the null values. Count is the only multi-row function which accepts a hash as an argument. We cannot pass any functions such as max of hash to count all the entire tables, because it is only used to it is used to count only, it is used as a single row by row function. So only one will be executed, which is counter, by using hash. By hash we can, by using count function, we can display all the columns present in the employee table or another table, any table. Write a query to display total and average salary. Select the sum of sal, comma average of sal from EMP. Write a query to display last hire date. Last hire date means which is the highest hire date, means longest. Select max of hire date from EMP. Write a query to display number of jobs present in employee table. So here number of jobs we can have analyst and salesman. It can be repeated, which salesman, which can be repeated multiple times. So we can get another analyst, another salesman. So here we will get 4, but actually they are 2. So here we use a distinct keyword. So select count of distinct job from EMP, semicolon. Write a query to display maximum and minimum salary given to employees who are hired during 81. Select max of sal, comma min of sal from EMP. Where hire date, like here we use percentile, so that date and month can be initiated and accepted in the year of 81. We cannot use 1981 because it is not accepted, because only in the employee table we have only 81. Write a query to display number of employees having commission without using is and is not. So we can use as select count of commission from EMP. So how many commissions are there we can count, but it is not preferred. We have to use this select count of hashtag from EMP where commission greater than equal to 0, so that we which is greater than equal to 0, greater than 0 or greater than equal to 0, so that is only having the commissions. Null values will be ignored. Null values will be not counted, so that we can get a count of all the employees. Write a query to display names of the employees, maximum and minimum salary given to the employees in department 10. Select maximum of salary, comma minimum of salary, comma count of hash trick, so that we can get all the employees from EMP, where department number is also 10. Thank you.